I bought this in LA when I was traveling in LA. Oh, it's frankincense. Hello, beautiful beings. Are you tired of looking like a plain Jane? Well, in this totally spiritual makeover, I'm going to show you the way that you can transform your look from just a really tired, average, normal looking girl to something totally spiritual and magical. So the first thing that we need to do if we're having a spiritual makeover is we need to cleanse the space. You just really want to cleanse yourself. Yes. Right. The next thing that I'm going to do is use a little product called Happiness. So it's a spritz. It smells like fresh daisies on a warm summer day. So you really just want to, breathe that into your face. The first round of cleansing isn't enough, so you want to cleanse it again with some deep sea hydrating moisture spray, because this is straight from the ocean and the ocean is wet, and if things are wet it means that it's going to bring moisture into your skin, and there's nothing more spiritual than being able to absorb the ocean through your pores. So just go ahead and give yourself a good spritzing there. So this one's speaking to me, and that's something that's really important if you're going to have a spiritual makeover, is that all your products, they need to have that real high vibration, you know? It's got to be vegan first and foremost. If it's not vegan, you need to throw it out now. You throw it out now. I've also just got this oil. Again, it's Voey, it's natural. This is really going to moisten that skin, because sometimes being spiritual, all of those really juicy vibes can get drawn out through your pores. So you need to use oil to press them back in. I don't like to use any sort of brush or product musher-innerer, because it's not natural. Use your hands, right? You just want to smoosh this in. Really rub that. You can see how that acts as like a nice moisturizer. It gives you that natural look. The really good thing about a spiritual makeover is that you want to find the balance between being supernatural, because obviously you love yourself so much that you don't care about what people think of you, but at the same time you also want to illuminate your goddess vibes and have people worship you like the goddess that you are. So it really is about finding that balance. Yeah, let's just get all of that, rub that in. Oh, look at that. It just gives you a really nice, natural, oily look, but it's going to be fine because I love myself and it doesn't matter. Okay, so after that, you really just want to illuminate. This is some really beautiful powder that just dab that on there and illuminate that there. It's reminding me of this time when I did acid, and I really believed that I was a unicorn and the rainbows were speaking to me. That's what this powder brings back into my life. That's really beautiful. Totes spiritual. But now we also just really want to use this compact powder. This is bronzer, so it looks like the sun has been kissing you. That just makes me feel so much. Get this brush here and just be putting that all over your cheeks there. Oh, that's so lovely. It's so high vibrational. Like I can feel the different parts of my chakras just opening up. Also, you want to just use some pink. Get this pinkness. Yes. Oh yeah. You want to glow. The most important thing to do is glow. Balance of nature, balance of unicorn. Woo! You don't want to look like one of those Instagram models that has these massive eyebrows, because that's just not real. It's just a little bit fake. So I use a dark brown because it's like the soil, it's like dirt, and dirt is so important for us. So having this dark brown color on your face really just communicates to the universe that you are one with it, particularly the female part of it. So just getting that on there like that. It doesn't matter if they're not even, because you love yourself, remember. again, you just want to look natural. Natural and sparkly. So we're just gonna use some of this brown and we're just gonna smush that in there. A little bit of brown, a little bit of smushing, just really, just enjoying the texture of this on your skin. I mean, it's just something so wild when you can just really feel all these earthy powders on your face. Now we just take the mascara, and it's just like any other mascara. You just put it on like, so it looks natural, but you want people to know that you've got eyes like an Egyptian goddess. And I mean, my eyes are blue and they don't, you know, go out like an Egyptian, but people will honor you, I swear, don't worry. It's really hard to not open your mouth when you're doing mascara, but I feel like it's just another way to really let energy in. The breath is just so important. So remembering to breathe all the time. I read that somewhere. The next thing is just this really shiny, beautiful pink lip gloss. Just dab that there on your beautiful goddess woman lips. I mean, they don't have to be woman lips. You can be a man, you could be trans, you could be a dolphin. I've seen some beautiful tutorials where animals have makeovers as well. And I feel like it's just them really connecting to their human spirit, like we connect to our animal spirits. As you can see, I'm starting to look totally spiritual now. I'm looking natural, but I'm also looking shiny. And the way to top all of this off is with some unicorn snot. You have to be careful with glitter because it's really bad for the environment, but this is like totally okay. It's totally recyclable. And then you just want to put it pretty much all over your face. Just jam it all over your face. And it's like you're communicating to the world, I'm here, I'm worthy, and I'm ready to be loved by everyone else because I already love myself, so that doesn't really matter. The best thing that I need for a spiritual makeover is basically just to remove clothes. Now, I've gone for something really bright and vibrant and velvet, because velvet's a really beautiful texture and it really communicates to the world that I'm spiritual. Because you know when you're having sex with someone for the first time and they take off your clothes and then they see these beige underwear, I feel like that's most of the world. So to be spiritual, you really need to zhuzh it up with something vibrant. This again isn't enough in itself. You need to put jewels on. Anything that's kind of crystal. So I really like wearing this ring that's got a crystal in it. This ring that looks almost the same it's also got a really beautiful crystal in it. I then have this ring that also looks similar. And that's got a crystal in it too. This one it's got a lotus flower, which is really about us blossoming and blooming from the depths, those under depths of the universe, and growing into these beautiful flowers. So you need to wear a lot of jewels and crystals. Anything that's like a crystal, you have to have a crystal. This is aquamarine. I don't actually know what the meaning is, but I can only assume it's about attracting only positive, beautiful vibes into my life. I also have this oil, and I bought this in LA when I was traveling in LA. It's frankincense. It's pungent, and that also communicates to the world that you're spiritual, because when you're spiritual, you need to smell spiritual. Opens up your third eye. I'm pretty sure I just saw God. You need more accessories. So jewels and feathers. Feathers are so important if you're going to be totally spiritual. Zhuzh. You really want to look like you've been like rolling around in the forest having sex for days, because that's super spiritual, and it communicates that like you're into tantra and you know what you want. Just really ferocity. You can do a plait, like you're going to Burning Man. Otherwise, you'll just blend in and be like everyone else. Come back to a state of presence. So take your time, actually. I feel like I just really raced ahead and now I feel a little bit guilty for that. Okay, so right now there's just a final thing to complete this look. And that's a headdress. Really get that in there, mess up that hair, and that is a totally spiritual makeover. And remember to hit like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any future nuggets of divine wisdom. Peace, homies.